Hello and welcome back everyone, this is LEEIF back at you with another Fortnite tutorial video. In today's video, we will be covering the Hill West Side build. Now, before we go ahead into today's video proper as well, I would like to apologize to you guys. I really am very sorry for the past couple of videos. I have been rushing them out a little bit too quickly, and as a result, I have been a bit careless to mention some of the very important things, like Lobber block-offs as well, particularly for the Hill North video. So once again guys, I do apologize, and in today's video I'll go ahead and cover some of these things which I missed out on previously. Alright, so let's get right into it. Today we'll be taking a little bit more of our time. We want to make very sure that we are going to cover everything that is needed. Yeah, the past couple of videos, been trying to shoot videos just before starting stream, and just pushing everything back, and everything is just packed too tightly. So with today's video, we're going to be setting aside a good amount of time for the video to be nice and detailed, and we don't miss out on anything. So in today's coverage today, I have forgotten to mention in the previous the previous Hill North video, there is in fact a block off happening right here. So that's where the Hill North is. There is a very important block off that I completely forgot to mention previously. What we do is that we place two metal walls as well as a stair or a slanted piece. It's really up to you how you want to do it, but there are three pieces of metal that we are placing right there on this deep pit amp over here, which does not get attacked. You really want to put these ones over here, because if not, you might see flingers spawning in from that side over there and walking and strolling all the way across to this side over here and attempting to fling into your base. So that would be absolutely disastrous. If that happens, please do make sure to do this block off as well. And also in our previous update video, I was also covering that there was a particular spot over here. Right, the other block off that was not mentioned was already covered in the update video. It is going to be this block off over here as well. Okay, so there's a sandwich walls over there. If you haven't checked that out already, please do so in the update video. Now, some of you guys might be wondering also, I think I was not mentioning why these were being placed as well. You guys can actually do away without it. The only reason why I have this block off over here is actually more for the Devil West Side build. There was that one time or two times, I think just once, maybe twice, I think about twice, where I had a very strange anomaly which had a flinger walk through on this side over here, punch through on these, and not punch through on these, sorry, but this was being left open. They walked up this hill over here and started flinging to my base. So I got quite upset by that, and instead put a little block off over here to accommodate that. Alright, so with that out of the way guys, I am going to head into the Hill West. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the Hill West build. So we're going to pass by this little block off which I mentioned previously before. I'm going to go ahead and get us into our aerial view. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on our aerial view so that we can go ahead and do a little, bird's eye view of what this build's all about. Okay, so let's get a good little vantage point right about here. Okay, right here. Okay, so we're currently overlooking the north side of the build right now. So let's just go ahead and turn it a little bit, and let's take a look at what we have going on this west side over here. So we're going to use the block off over there as the first point of reference. We have some heavy block offs going on over there. This is going to be built for the north side build, and also to prevent any kind of shenanigans happening if we do get the west spawn. Some of these lights over here are a little bit annoying, so I'm just going to go ahead and build up way past that so you can actually take a look over here without the lights interfering. Okay. So block off over there, we are also going to point out that there is a little Lobber shield going on over there as well. We have our funnel system going on over here. We have also placed our base marker right there. Funnel systems going on over there. We have some Lobber shields going on over there. We also do have a additional block off happening right there as well. Okay, there's a little block off opening right there as well. And also there is a little slant. This is actually pertaining to the other build for the hillside, so not to worry about that. But that block off over there, quite essential. Okay, so Lobber shield going on over there, some funnels going on over there. Well, not really a funnel, sorry. Behind this is actually a block off. I'll show you guys in more detail in just a little bit. Okay, some block offs going on over there, and we also do have a little, what do you call that, floor launcher mechanic, yeah, that is going to be sending stuff into the lava. Okay, so I think this basically covers the overview. Let's go ahead and hop down really quickly and get right into it. So for today's video, we will be going ahead to use our old method of covering the spawn first. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the spawn first. Alright, so once again, this is the hill amplifier. Nothing too special about it, just gonna hit and place a bunch of walls surrounding it, upturn walls and stuff. Alright, so first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and stroll through the entire system. We're gonna walk into this entire system over here, and then we're gonna exit, and we're gonna make our way towards the spawn. Right, we're gonna make our way towards the spawn, and then we'll cover the tutorial from there. Alright, so first and foremost, we do have a lava rock falling right about there, as you guys can see. Right there is the block off. Now, as we begin this particular build, I would like to mention that we are basically going to be using only one funnel in this sequence. Some people have decided to use 2 funnels by opening up this right side over here, but in today's video, or at least in this particular build that we're going to be showcasing, this entire area here is going to be fully blocked off. As you can see, 3 wall launchers block off over there. The husks do spawn in from this area over here. They do spawn in from this side over here, and they're going to make their way into the base from there. Alright, so this entire area here. Now, you're also possibly going to be getting some spawns on this side as well, but that is also the reason why we want to make sure that we are going to have all of these spawns just not wanting to go through this entire area here and are pathing straight towards this funnel here instead. Alright, so those are the 2 main spawns and the main entry points right there. Okay, so once again, this is going to be the Lobber shield. This part over here is where we have the block off for the north side, okay, but incorporated into this particular block off as well, we do have some Lobber shields going on here. Okay, so what this Lobber shield is going to be entailing is going to be 4 tiles, 1, 2, 3, and 4 sliding pieces, and I totally did not mean to do that. I accidentally punched that. Let me go ahead and rebuild that really quickly. Okay, so 4 tiles right here is going to form the Lobber shield off to the corner over here. Okay, we're going to make sure to cover all of our bases this time. So first and foremost, after this area here is done, I would like to also point out that we do have the lava rock falling here, and we have a little 2x1 system. Okay, we have a little 2x1 tunnel system starting out this little funnel over here. Okay, so 2 gas traps to begin. We have a wall launcher to the right, wall launcher to the left, as well as the start of funnel, what do you call that, broadside trap over there. Okay, and past this, beyond this point, okay, we're going to be having a little 2x1 ramp going on over here. Behind this 2x1 ramp, I will showcase to you guys that we do in fact have another little block happening over here. This is tier 3 metal block off. Right, tier 3 metal over here, tier 3 metal block off over here. Right, here I use stone. You can actually use metal, doesn't really matter. I was just, you know, this part over here doesn't really get attacked, so it doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure that you are placing these walls over here to ensure that as the husks, when they are pathing through this area here, you will notice that we are actually having wall launchers. These wall launchers, you don't want them to be sending them too far and having any land bridges according to your gas traps that you have placed down below over there. And as a result, we've gone ahead and close all of these off. Right, so as the husks enter from this side over here, they're going to be met with a wall launcher right side, going to be met with some gas trap up above. Gas trap once again in the main funnel sequence, and as they are going up above here, we're going to be seeing a floor spikes. Floor spikes followed by wall launchers sending them back again. This is a 3x1 timeout sequence over here, as we can see, but it's an open timeout system. So right here we have another wall launcher, and accompanying that we do have some retractable floor spikes over here, and we have some gas traps up there. If you feel like you are having some additional pieces as well, you can go ahead and chuck an additional gas trap over there. Entirely up to you if you want to get some secondary value coming in from this funnel as you are sending them with that wall launcher over there. You can put some dart traps over there as well if you want to. But honestly speaking, with this funnel that we're going to be showcasing to you guys, what we have right now in this video is sufficient. Yeah, it is going to be sufficient. How do we know this? Just last night in the stream that we've done last night, I was stress testing this funnel sequence before today's showcase. So I am very sure that this funnel works. Okay, we did it solo, and not just solo, but we did it solo against a 4-player difficulty scaling. So we really stress tested the hell out of this funnel, and it works really, really well. Okay, so once again, slowing floor spikes over here, another slowing floor spike over here, and we have a wall launcher here to be sending them backwards. You will notice that we have a zigzag. Yeah, this is going to be our Fortnite-esque zigzaggy timeout sequence, chain timeout sequence tunnels going on right here. So very, very effective, lots and lots of damage. Okay, so we have a slowing floor spikes over here, wall launcher there, and we have a gas trap up above. As the husks are going to be entering from here, they're going to be entering this second tile over here. Once again, we do have more slowing floor spikes, another wall launcher, as well as a gas trap up above. This is where we're going to be having our marker for where we are going to place our base. Now, this wall launcher is actually going to be sending husks into a timeout room that we have going on behind over here. Retractable floor spikes, broadsides on either side, gas trap up above, as well as the wall darts happening behind as well. Okay, now behind this sequence as well, I will cover it later. Alright, but for now, let's go ahead and talk about where the husks are going and what kind of timeout funnel sequences we have in store for them. Okay, so we were at this point over here, a wall launcher. Turning off to the right, we're now going to be having 1, 2, and 3 tar pits. This is the first of the tar pits right here. And this tar pit is going to be coupled with another wall launcher, gas trap up above. Alright, and this one is actually going to send them into a 3-tile timeout. A 3-tile timeout with retractables, broadsides on either side, as well as dart traps over here, gas trap up above. Okay, so as they are going through here, that one's going to be timing them out. They're going to be going into another timeout right here. Tar trap to stick them once again. A wall launcher sequence with a gas trap up above. Behind this, it's going to be sending them into yet another timeout, which is broadsides, retractables, wall darts, as well as gas trap once again. Okay, so swinging really quickly back to where they were going here. Alright, they are going to be going onto this final tile before they reach your ramp sequence over there. Okay, so we do have ourselves a wall launcher, the final tar pit, as well as a gas trap up above. This is once again going to send them into another 3-tile timeout with broadsides, dart traps, retractables, as well as gas trap happening over there. Okay, so this basically concludes this funnel sequence as the husks now enter into this 3-tile ramp over here, 3x1 tile ramp. Okay, so they are going to be walking up this ramp over here. We do have one more gas trap happening here, and as they go up over here, we do have another tar pit that is going to stick them here. And over here we do have a wall launcher. This wall launcher is actually going to be able to help send husks into the pit down below over there. Now you might be wondering to me, Allura, why do you not use a floor launcher over here? Now in theory, a floor launcher over here makes sense, right? Why not have a alternating, 4 impact floor launcher here, 3 impact wall launcher over here, right? We're very much liking to do this kind of thing. However, with a floor launcher over here, what we have actually noticed is that when they are coming up from this side over here, there's floor launcher over here tends to actually stick husks and punch them, and they get their hits knocked onto this ceiling over here and it gets stuck, which is not good at all. And even if you want to try to have this area here, perhaps you could think, hey, maybe we can open up this one over here. We can punch this ceiling away and, you know, put the floor launcher over here instead. You could, right? But there you run the risk of having the husk land over here. Yeah, if you have a floor launcher over there, you're going to land the risk of having the husk land over there, which is going to be very bad because you're going to punch out your wall offs on that side over there and create a whole case of bad stuff going on over there. So you really don't want that. So as a result, we've gone ahead and placed Tar Trap instead to stick the husk very squarely, very well onto the center portion over here, which enables the wall launcher here to get its good value. Okay. So once again, husks are going to be entering from this side over here. Alright, tar pit, left side wall launcher. We have some floor launchers going on over here. I've gone ahead and used some faster firing floor launchers over here. I do believe this one over here is my 4 impact floor launcher. As always guys, if you are unable to afford to, you can always just run 5x impact floor launchers or 3x impact floor launchers over here. The purpose of these is simply to send them into the lava down below. Okay, but honestly speaking, with how strong these funnels are, you really shouldn't see any stuff coming over here other than, you know, like really high level smashes perhaps. Okay, so 5x floor launchers I would recommend over here if you don't have 4x's. Okay. So over here, we do also have another wall launcher. This wall launcher is going to be a 3 impact wall launcher, and the reason why you can do so is because the lava edge over here is very short. So that should be able to get the smashers, you know, down to where you want them to go. Alright, so more floor launchers over here, 3 impact over there, 4 impact floor launchers over here. Alternatively, once again, you can always alternate this, so you can also have 4 impact wall launcher over here with a 5 impact floor launcher over here. As long as you're staggering it, it should work out pretty well for you. Okay, so other than that, you can also go ahead and turn this into an anti-smasher floor. You can kind of do how you will with it. I've gone ahead and left it as a blank tile so that I can manipulate it how I would like during the mission itself. If I feel like there's a smasher coming out over here, I can always just put this into an upturned floor. I can also throw down a floor launcher over here to send them back in the sequence. But generally speaking, I don't really get very much action over here apart from bosses. So for the mini bosses, I will just bring out my jousting stick and just send them into the lava over here on this side. Yeah, they tend to just come over here and we can just attack them, you know, and send them into the pit over there. Or you can send them over to the side as well with Bull Rush. Up to you, really. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so this basically is going to be the first pathing of the husk as they reach the amplifier right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover the wall-offs. Alright, I'm going to cover the wall-offs. So first and foremost, I'm going to start this side over here. Okay, we're going to start this side over here. We have our first wall off, one wall over here with another metal wall over here. Okay, we also do have a pyramid triangle piece over here, and we also do have a floor piece over here. Alright, so do take note, this is a very important wall off side over here. We want to make sure to reinforce all of these sides over here to ensure the husks do not come through. So 1, okay, 2, 3, and behind that, 4. Alright, you want to have that pyramid cap off piece over here. Whether or not every single one of these pieces are necessary, I may not necessarily know, but all of these are what I would like to call reassurances to ensure that husks do not come through on this side here. Okay, so moving down one tile, I'm going to show you guys what we have going on behind over here. So we do have a wall off happening over here. This is the side ramp over here. We have 1 wall off, 2 wall off over here. Over here we have a upturned slant piece right here. Okay, an upturned slant piece going on right here. Behind this, I don't actually have a secondary reinforcement floor piece over here, but it is not really necessary because I have used this funnel sequence and nothing gets through here. Okay, nothing actually punches through here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and show you guys there's another wall going on over here. Let me go ahead and edit our way out. A ceiling piece going on over here as well. And over here we do have ourselves a triangle. This is going to be a triangular upturned piece of reinforcement going on over here. Okay, we also do have a ceiling happening up above over here. All right, let me turn that back into another into the triangle. Okay, and this is where the wall-off ends. This is where the reinforcement ends. I have one of these wall-off over here. Okay, so with that, we do have another wall happening over here. So this is basically your full-on reinforced sandwich. A full-on reinforced sandwich right here. Okay, so as we head back, let me go ahead and close all of these off really quickly. All right, close this off, close this off. So these are two full sandwiches right here. One full sandwich, two full sandwiches. Cone up here, single wall over here, and this is where you have your entry point of your funnel as they're walking up the ramp over here. Okay, alright, so these two areas, these two boxes we have basically covered already. Now I'd like to show you guys this area right here. It can be very fiddly, so I'm gonna take my time right now to explain to you guys exactly how many tiles we are using. Okay, if you guys decide to cut tiles and stuff like that, entirely up to you, but if you start getting some punching going on over here, then that's on you. Okay, so first and foremost, alright, we have the spawn coming in from here, and they're walking in from this side over here. Okay, they're going to be walking in from this side over here. We're going to use the cracks over there for reference, and over here we do have these very annoying stairs. What we've gone ahead and done is we've placed 1, 2, and 3 tier 3 metal walls with wall launchers. 3 tier 3 metal walls with wall launchers, sealing it right across. Okay, sealing that right across. So stairs going on over here, we have 1 flight of stair, 2 flights of stair. Now, as they go onto the second flight of stair over here, we are going to be having some floor pieces. Okay, so the first layer of defense is going to be floor pieces right there. 1 and 2 floor pieces. Okay, and behind that, or on top of that rather, we will have a slanted piece right here. There's going to be 1 slanted piece right there. Okay, so we're going to be coming from more a top view. 1 slanted piece right here. Okay, 2 floor pieces behind, so 1 and 2 happening right there. Okay, behind that, we're going to showcase that we do have ourselves another wall and a ceiling happening on top over there. We have an upturned piece over here, and this is basically to prevent us, okay, from punching out of this timeout room over here. This entire area here is basically what we have going on for the timeout sequences over there behind. Okay, we're going to be having ceilings over there, and we're going to be having reinforcements. This tile over here is to act as a reinforcement to prevent us from running to punch their way out over there. Sealing it with a wall, sealing it with a floor. 1, 2 floors. Okay, done. Moving up over here. This over here was a triangle. So you have another floor piece over here. This is a triangle to cap it off. Alright, behind this over here, these are the two reinforced walls that we have going on over there. We have yet another cap off over here. Okay, so to reiterate, the 2 stairs that we had going on over there, that's what we had. 1, 2 stairs. Okay, we have the slanted piece over here, wall over there, wall over here, wall over here. Alright. And behind that, we have 2 more flat floor pieces with 2 accompanying cones to cap them off. These are all really very much required, because you really do not want any husk to try and punch through here and come through in this funnel sequence. You want to channel them all into that extremely deep and powerful funnel sequence that we have going on that left side. Okay, so triangle cone over here, triangle cone over here, wall over here, ceiling piece over here as well. Behind this wall, you are going to be having your timeout rooms. Okay, This area over here is going to be part of your, what do you call that, the funnel sequence timeout rooms, okay? So we're going to hit and show you guys point of reference. This is going to be the final tile of the funnel as the exit is leaving over there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show you guys this is a cone over here, closing it with a wall, closing it with a wall. And then over here we do have a final ceiling piece that caps it off over here. Once again, point of reference, that is where the base is going to be placed. So 1 and 2 tiles over here. Over here is where we have the exit, and over here we have the two full sandwich, what do you call that, wall-offs are right here. Okay, so once again, over there we had the first slanted piece that I was talking about over here. This actually is going to be contributing to a little bit of the resistance that's happening over here. Right, as the husk try to come through here, they got to punch through this, they got to punch through this as well for the taller husk as well. Okay, but they're not going to do so because we have walled it off very well. Alright, so one slanted piece up here into a triple slant. All of these are basically to discourage your lobbers and flingers from trying to fling into your base. Okay, so one tile below and 3 slanted tiles up above. Alright, and over here we do have our what do you call that, ceiling pieces as mentioned. So 1, 2, and then 3 over here, but this one over here is going to be part of your gas traps already. Alright, this part over here is going to be part of your gas trap. This is part of your timeout room in your funnel over there. So this part over here is purely for lobber protection, lobber and flinger protection. 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, and then you have your 3 tile ceilings, your 3 tile slants over there, and your 1 tile slant over there as well. Okay, and this part over here is where we had the dart traps. We also do have another, what do you call that? This is part of the timeout sequence, I do believe. Yes, that is part of the timeout sequence. Timeout sequence. No additional wall-offs going on over there. Alright, no additional sandwich walls going on over here, just this amount. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure that we have covered all of our bases as well. Okay, covered, done. That's the stair that's going to accompany to that part over there. We don't have to cover that. Okay, this side over here. Now, yeah, I need to totally cover this side. Okay, so as mentioned previously over here, we did have our ceiling for the lobbers over here, and we did also go into the actual tunnel sequence going on over here. Yeah, we do also go into the actual tunnel sequence over here. What I have not showed you guys yet is the reinforcements happening behind the scenes over here. Okay, so once again, point of reference wise, this is where you have your funnel starting. Point of reference wise, this is where you have your funnel starting. Okay, right over there, I'm going to turn on my world indicators to show you guys exactly what we're working with. Okay, HUD, turn on in-world apply, marking this wall right here. Okay, so as I go ahead and head towards the back of this part over here, let me go ahead and build our way upwards. Okay, remove that stair over there. Okay, and then we head over here. Now, like I mentioned, this part over here which I marked with danger, very important. Why? Because sometimes if you are out of position, let's say if you're standing a little bit too close over to the bridge over there, or you're standing up above over there, I have encountered on numerous occasions where this wall over here is actually gonna get broken. You don't want that at all. Okay, so what we've gone ahead and done very simply is to go ahead and place a box reinforcement, not a sandwich, but a simple box. You want the ceiling up above, and you want these walls left and right. Okay, so it's very simple, 3 tile box off. Right, 3 tile box off over here. Now moving diagonally, we're going to have yet another 3 tile box off over here. Behind this, as always, is going to be part of your timeout rooms. 3 tile box off happening once again over here. And last but not least, we have one last final box off happening over here. Okay, and this is also going to be a part of the funnel sequence right here. Yep, correct. So this is where we're capping it off at the stair. So you want to have this block off over here, this box off over here, and this box over here with a ceiling up on top. Alright, and this area down here, you don't really have to bother about it too much. Okay, so I think this should cover it. No, not yet. I'm not done. Haha. Just catching it up over here. Yes, so we do actually in fact have over here, like I was saying over here, that we have the 3-tile ramp. There's the 3-tile ramp over here, and we're going to close off one side. We're closing off in fact 2 sides. So yeah, this side over here is also going to close off, funneling it all into one single tile. So one over here is going to be the left tile, 1 floor piece, 1 triangle piece. Okay, 1 floor piece, 1 triangle piece. We have a wall going on over here as well, and this is once again your exit of your tunnel. Okay, and behind this we do have another wall. As we can see, we have another wall going on behind here. We have another triangular pyramid piece slanted upwards along that green over there. We have our wall launcher happening here. We have a wall going on over here, and last but not least, we have a slant going up here as well. Okay, and now we are finally back at the amplifier once again. Alright, so this should actually cover the entire side. All of these funnels, all of these block-offs going on over here, they are crucial. Alright, very, very important if you guys are actually wanting to deal with this particular build. You don't want them to be going anywhere else, punching their way out to try and hurt you on by standing anywhere else over there. Okay? So with that, guys, I think that basically should cover it for this particular video. If I did miss out on anything, I really hope I did not. But if I do, feel free to go ahead and let me know. Alright, so once again, I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you all. Bye-bye.